So here's my view, and I want to hear yours, which is that I did not own slaves, and you were not a slave.
Correct.
Right. So we are individuals, and therefore we cannot be held accountable or should receive something from something that didn't happen to us or something we did not do. That is a basic law of justice, that I can't be held accountable for something that somebody looked like me did, and you should not benefit from something that somebody you were related to. Now, you'll probably say systemic racism and how that passed down through generations. Happy to address that. The problem with reparations, though, is basically what you're saying is I'm going to take money from Charlie Kirk for something he didn't do and give it to a group of something, to somebody of something they also didn't do. For what reason? How is that just?
What's beautiful? Hope you guys are feeling good. Today, guys, we're back here into the video. Today, we're checking out Charlie Kirk destroys reparation in 3 minutes. Okay, I call him Charlie Kick because I love kicking ass. Let's get right to today's video, guys.
Hey, my name is Blair. Just got a question for you here. How do you feel about the black community receiving reparations?
I'm against that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, why so?
Well, first of all, what is the black community? So, for example, do you mean like recent immigrants from Haiti or Nigeria?
I do not. No.
Okay, for sure. So you're meaning like ancestral descendants of slaves.
Correct.
That
Yes,
could
sir.
be proven with documentation.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. So to be consistent, do you believe that other groups that have been mistreated in America should also receive reparations?
What are those other groups?
Well, they're not necessarily by America, but let's just take one. Jewish Americans, right?
Okay.
They almost got eliminated in the Holocaust. Should they receive reparations?
Not from us.
Okay, not from us.
Not
but-
from the United States, that is.
Okay. So here's my view, and I want to hear yours, which is that I did not own slaves, and you were not a slave.
Correct.
Right. So we are individuals,
Sure.
and therefore we cannot be held accountable or should receive something from something that didn't happen to us or something we did not do. That is a basic law of justice, that I can't be held accountable for something that somebody looked like me did, and you should not benefit from something that somebody you were related to. Now, you'll probably say systemic racism and how that passed down through generations. Happy to address that. The problem with reparations, though, is basically what you're saying is I'm going to take money from Charlie Kirk for something he didn't do and give it to a group of something, to somebody of something they also didn't do. For what reason? How is that just?
Thank
So
you.
not so much how is it just, but there are those arguments that says because of what happened in the past, this group of people have been negatively affected from this nation's crimes against humanity to that certain group of people. And that's how we see it, or how some people see it, if you will.
Okay, sure, but I will say that even if there is some truth to that, which I wouldn't even be willing to grant very much, because Black America was doing incredibly well before the not incredible. They were pacing to be even richer than white America. Is that we must look through the question of is it just and moral to take from one group, especially first and second generation immigrants that had nothing to do with this. So think about it. Your tax base would be taxing, like if anyone here is Irish or Polish and your family came 100 years ago, we would be taxing people that had nothing to do with it. And I'll go a step further. My family fought on the Union side of the Civil War, right? So you're going to be taxing Charlie Kirk, whose descendants fought to free the slaves, to go give money to people that were descended, from slaves. So what is a way that we could try to help all communities? Here's maybe we can find some common ground,
Sure,
right?
I'm listening.
Instead of reparations.
Sure.
Is that we need to break the cartel of public sector teacher unions, allow school choice to occur, and make it easier for people of all backgrounds, but specifically Hispanic and Black individuals and young kids to have a quality education, because a good education in K through 12 is one of the most assured ways that they'll be able to succeed later in life. Secondly, we need to put fathers back in the home.
Yeah, I agree with that.
100%.
70% of Black kids are raised without a stable father in this in the country.
True.
So if we can find common ground on that, I think that would go a lot further than just giving cash for people that happen to be related to something evil that happened a little while ago.
I never owned a slave. I was never enslaved. Then why should I be asking for reparation from people who never enslaved me? It's something that have happened. Slavery never started now. I'll keep on saying it. Even in the time of the Bible, the Egyptians owned slaves. So are you telling me those people should go and ask for reparation? Or their descendants should come and start asking for reparation? It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. It has happened. I know that owning slaves is unjust, 100%. I'm against it. But what has happened in history has happened. You can't come to this generation now and start asking for reparation for something that happened to your forefathers. If your forefathers were actually alive, 100%, you should be given reparation. They should be given reparation. I will protest because of that. But not, they are not alive. And what have happened, it is in history. It has passed. You can't keep on asking for reparation for something that never happens to you. If you want to fight for slavery, you need to go to Libya. You need to go to Pakistan. There are more slaves that is being shipped now, currently, in this century, right, guys? And currently, there are more slaves there are more people that have been enslaved now. Human trafficking is ongoing, guys. Slavery is still ongoing in a massive number. These are the people we should be fighting for now, not asking for reparation of something that happened how many centuries ago. Black have that mentality that they are being enslaved even when they are free. I don't know why some black people have that, but it's a very, very bad mindset. If you ask me, very, very terrible mindset. There should never be any topic of reparation. You do not deserve reparation because you were never enslaved. What is reparation? It's a way to pay back for your time that have been wasted, or period of time. The people that is in jail that were wrongly accused and wrongly persecuted, that are in jail and have spent 10 years, 15 years in jail, and they find out that they were innocent at first. 100% they deserve reparation. You understand that being black or white, they deserve reparation. I'm going to support that. Because why? They have taken years away from their life. And gladly they were still alive when they find out the truth that they were wrongly persecuted. So those people deserve reparation. I'm going to stand up for that. But not what have happened years, like how many years ago? Is it 100 years ago, 70 years ago, or more than that? And your descendants is coming to ask for reparation for something that happened since. It makes no sense, guys. Absolutely no sense. I love how Charlie handled the students 100%. He dismantled the students. He actually answered the students in the proper way. That I am very, very glad. The conversation was not heated, but it was maturely everything. It was cool. I love the entire conversation. And the truth of the matter is that a lot of black people have to watch this video and stop that mindset. So the mindset that's pulling black people back, the mindset of that's us, they're still feeling that slavery in them, whereas they're not a slave. They still feel that white people have supremacy, whereas we're in a country that what a black man can do, a white man can also do, or what a white man can do, a black man can also do. Comment down below what you think about this video, give us a thumbs up, share this video to as many as you can, subscribe to our channel, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.